busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes...
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. So the New York starting five. They've got Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Toppin in at the four-man position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. The natural out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
And Davis sends it back. On the wing, James. Back to Davis. Hayes trying to break free.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Toppin, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
It's stolen by Davis. Kicks it out to James. Trying to get open is Davis. Nice shot by James.
LeBron James, you wouldn't think there's anything left to improve upon, but in the past year or two, he's becoming much more efficient from range.
Towns trying to get open, and it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, 3 for 4 now. I like the pace for them on offense.
The pass to LeBron.
A competitor in everything he does. LeBron with the strong finish.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. He gets that one.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
James with it, now guarded by Towns.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Pass to Towns, and stolen by Russell. Reeves the pass to Russell. Here's Reeves. Trying to get open is Davis. Knocked loose. To the paint.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
And the natural's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Anunoby. Brunson, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. The Wizard, he's checked in for Davis. Clutch comes in for LeBron. Big Cat, he's checked in for the natural. And it's Reddish in for Russell. Then for the Knicks, the Wizard comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Hart subbed in for Toppin. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Sims kicks to Brunson. It's deflected. Inside.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Brunson. He has 6. Poke loose. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. It's good.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Nine seconds left to play here in the first.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains. You know, going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, you know.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
You know, the talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Is it out there with Bridges? Then it's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
And the shot goes down. And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And a new group in for the Knicks. Towns, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Mikal Bridges. Toppin, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Anthony Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nope, not on my watch.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 2. Fast break, the Lakers. And that one drops.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Toppin with it. He's picked up by LeBron. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game. There as it goes.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Knocks it loose, and Los Angeles turns it over. .153 left in the second quarter. Terrific swat.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Athleticism and toughness. The future for Anunoby is very bright.
Timeout called the Lakers. Some changes for the Lakers. The Wizard comes in for Hayes. And it's Clutch in for the Natural. And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for the Wizard. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Landry Shamet. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against New York. This is his second trip to the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver. Boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
And James drills them both.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Trying to get open is Davis. Piece of it. Bridges with the steal.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up... And that does it for our halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. The natural out there with Russell. And it's Hayes in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from the captain.
The grace, the athleticism, most bigs could not have pulled that off, but AD makes it look easy.
With it, picked up by Davis.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority.
Trying to get open is Davis.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
The putback.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
And that is good. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. You look at James, what a contribution.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Reddish comes in for James. And it's Big Cat in for Russell. And the Knicks making a change here as well. The Wizard, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Towns trying to get open. Toppin with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. And it's blocked. Blocks it again, but they get it back. Anunoby, good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for OG Anunoby. And Hart subbed in for Landry Shamet. Reddish's shot is good.
Getting into a groove. I love watching Cam rise and fire away.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And some changes here for the Lakers. The Wizard, he's checked in for Hayes, and it's Clutch in for the natural. the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Count it. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Lakers lead by 1. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And New York looking at who they've got. They've got Toppin. Bridges out there with Anunoby. Then it's Robinson. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Knocked away. Shamet with the steal. Dismissed. One-on-one fast break. Good on the shot. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win. I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Yep, that one goes.
A guy that great, you have to make somebody else beat you. LeBron's been hot tonight.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The Natural comes in for clutch. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mikal Bridges. It's deflected, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
This is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a
one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Karl Anthony Towns.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And they double up James.
See, that's a solid effort on the defensive glass. You need guys who are willing to work, willing to get their hands dirty inside.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul. And New York making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Deflects the pass. Davis, and that one's good. Russell.
Cognizant of the entire court. Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut back down to 3 on the basket from the captain.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real.
Anunoby, good.
What a game. Tight score, pressure's on, and Anunoby showing no fear.
And they double up LeBron. Trying to get open is Davis.
As the stakes start to rise throughout a game, your stars have to rise to the occasion. Big shot by Anthony Davis.
With it. And it's Toppin picking him up. Nice shot by James.
Your go-to guy in these situations. LeBron has been here before plenty of times.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
An intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
got it.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Here's Brunson.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, they didn't go down easy. What was the approach knowing that everyone's giving you their best shot?
We got to take it one game at a time. And we just got to play. We can't go out there and think that we're going to win. We got to go out there and have a will to win and a sense of urgency.
Thanks very much for your time, AD. Congrats. Kevin, time's yours.
All right.